Okay, so in the past, I'd say year and a half, 2 years, more than likely 2.5 years, I have been utterly stressed all the time. And when I tell you stressed all the time, I mean waking up stressed, waking up during the night stressed, having a constant feeling of stress throughout everything. And on top of that, the feeling of being tired, like low energy, exhausted, and I didn't know why. And I constantly just struggled with it, to be honest. So with this, I think I finally found the two pieces in, at least for now, sorting out this level of stress and keeping my stress levels at a decent level. The first thing is what I mentioned in the last video I uploaded, which was everything about when I decided I needed to do something, I actually did it. And that feeling of control that I brought myself by being able to control my own actions and ticking things off the list that I needed to do essentially. Just those two things reduced my stress levels a lot. However, I still had things like a client going to refund thousands upon thousands of dollars, issues with fulfillment, except like I have business issues, I have general life issues that cause stress. So I was thinking, I had a call, I was supposed to have a call on Tuesday, which I did have the call, and I was thinking about that call because the client was mad at me over text, over email, and I could tell they were quite upset. And from the way they were speaking, essentially they were referring to, ask for a refund. So I was thinking to myself, okay, I've got this weekend essentially to ponder about what I'm going to say during this call and how I'm going to convince them not to refund, etc. And I thought, if I do absolutely everything I can, if I do absolutely everything in my power and they still refund, that's okay. I can make the money again and it's not going to kill me. It's not like the client's particularly mad at me necessarily. They just want things to work out. So it's okay. And when I just had this general sense of it will genuinely just be fine, even for example, if I'm going to use the example of an exam you think you need to pass, like the end of your school, you need to pass the exam, you need to won this exam in order to get into this university, whatever, right? End of the day, things will work out fine. If you genuinely you do the first thing, which was do the things you say you're gonna do. If you genuinely do the things you say you wanted to do, you did everything. You did everything you planned to do, and it didn't work out, that's okay. And the world keeps going. And you can keep going. And it doesn't mean you won't be successful. It doesn't mean everything's bad. It's just another step. It's just the next thing. It genuinely will be fine. And when I got to the call on Tuesday with the client who I thought was going to refund, they actually didn't even ask that. They were just very frustrated with how things were going, and not necessarily just with me, just with them. They were just frustrated with how things were going on their side, and they wanted me to be more part of it. They wanted me to help them essentially. That was all it was. So most of the stress, as another point, most of the stress actually comes from what you think is going to happen, not actually what happens. Stress isn't, oh, I'm stressed that 4 weeks ago, you know, I don't know, my dog might get run over on the road. It's like, okay, that doesn't happen. Like, you don't get stressed about things that happened in the past. You get stressed about things that are going to happen. Even if something happened in the past and making you stressed, it's because that may have an effect in your future. So your stress comes from your idea of what's going to happen in the future. So if you just believe in every atom of your body that I'm going to do everything I can, and regardless of what happens, I know for a fact I did it. I did everything. I achieved everything. I did all the actions that I said I was going to do. And it will be fine regardless. No matter how bad the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps are, it will be fine and I will get better because I know I'm doing what I need to do. So those are quite a few points kind of jumbled up. Hopefully that was quite easy to take in. But the last thing to help reduce your stress is when you overthink about things in the future, like that call I had with a client who I thought was going to refund for thousands of dollars. The one thing you can do, and this might be like oh yeah, of course it was, is just do this certain breathing exercise that helps you almost, and this might sound like a woo thing, but kind of move the energy throughout your body instead of just keeping it all tight. Move the energy throughout your body. Be present in the current moment. And this is how you do it essentially. When you breathe in, try breathe in and feel like all the energy is coming down the front of your body. And like take a full deep breath in. Feel like all the energy is going down essentially like your pelvis. Then breathe out. And as you breathe out, feel energy going up your back. Do that 3 to 5 times. Literally 3 to 5 times. Try to take as deep a breath as you can. Maybe even close your eyes and try like feel it. You will feel it. You can try it now. You will genuinely feel the energy going throughout your body. Doing that brings you to the current moment. It helps the tension and stress go away, especially when you like breathe your stomach, you relax, try to relax your muscles, you feel the energy going around. It genuinely helps, and then brings you back in the current moment. And from doing this, from literally years of being stressed, I'm not stressed. I'm in the same environment. I'm the same stresses that are going around me, the same problems, and I'm not stressed. And I'm doing more actions and more work, achieving more than I was before. So genuinely, here I'll wrap it up with the few things you need to do. First is do the things you say you're going to do. Practice it, and in every aspect, everything. You can't let yourself down on one. Oh, it's just a little thing. I just want to do my bed this morning, or I just want to eat this and this because I said it. You have to do everything that you say you're going to do. Then it's just, realizing everything's going to be fine regardless. Genuinely, things are going to be fine, and you usually are stressing out things for no reason that won't actually happen. And then third thing is just take those deep breaths, feel the energy going down in front of your body when you breathe in, and then up your back towards your head when you breathe out. Do that 3 to 5 times. Do those things, genuinely believe it's going to be okay, and you will feel less stressed. I promise. So I hope that was valuable. Yeah, stick around for the next video. Bye.